steam because I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what you've said was really resonating with me. I was thinking of all the things that I've experienced myself. I suppose a lot of what you're saying is that it's really important to externalize the conflicts that you're having that causes this emotional distress and depression. So I'm guessing the advice would be for people to not internalize things, which is what a lot of people do instinctively, I think.
Well, I don't know how easy it would be to avoid internalizing, because it's written into the scripts which are playing around us. Just you're a footer. That it internalizes immediately, right? And is the problem is you, right? And even when it's done nicely, people like you need to do this, right? Which could be quite a sympathetic suggestion, but it's still from the point of view that it is something in you that has got to be adjusted for. When so I think it's very difficult, just because the way that life is languaged, to avoid internalizing. And you internalize is an internalizing suggestion.
Yeah.
The point is that the internalization is the creation of external forces. And we've got to, what we've got to do is simply create the circumstances for the externalization of these things. There is a paper coming out that is on my website, that's looking at, which is republished from a book published by the Direct Centre on Queer Counsellor, which there'll be a reference to on my website. My website card is, but if you look for it, www.bl.co.nz, you'll find it there, and there'll be the reference to the formal journal that's stuck on me with the thing. That talks about questions you can ask that help people tell their stories.
Why do you think that it's so important in regards to depression to tell your story? I mean, obviously it is important.
Well, I'm starting from the position that if someone who's queer is depressed, it's because they have not yet fully adjusted to life as a queer person in a straight world. That mightn't always be the case. But how many queer teenagers do you know that have fully made that adjustment? You know, usually there is a fair, and it takes a while. It's a very homophobic, queerphobic world. It is hard to live in that homophobic, queerphobic world. For many people, it is depressing trying to live in a queerphobic, homophobic world. And being strong in your queer story is precisely being strong against a phobic world. So it followed, it's fairly obvious to me, and I think also you've probably worked enough in groups of kids, school kids and so on. You see a pattern come like that, you know?
Yeah.
You see them not knowing whether they're gay or straight and being quite muddled and worried and depressed.
Yeah.
And they meet other people and they become stronger in their queer identity and they blossom.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like having that opportunity to explore their sexuality or their gender is something that you can't find in many places.